football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the UTEP Miners and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Here at the Palace on the Prairie, you know this is one of the most iconic stadiums in all of college football. Gaylord family, Oklahoma Memorial Stadium gets rocking for the Sooners. They have got so many loyal fans. You know they bleed crimson and cream here. They are excited after a 10-win season last year, and these fans can't wait to get it started again. Reese?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UTEP Miners offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism, with guys with bad intentions, and they built this D-line specifically for games like this.
Yeah, so he better be on time, right? Like, that ball needs to be able to come out. You just got to be careful. You don't get away with some of those liberties of holding on to the football, extending plays, because those dudes are in relentless pass rush mode, chasing after you. This will be a great chess match.
They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Colson. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the punt hits ground to the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So Oklahoma's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Miners. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the option and just hit you in the mouth. But, you know, football's involved, and that's the one thing about this offense. Can they keep their physicality and assert their physicality? The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
And the Sooners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Zings it complete to the right. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. You might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. Wants to throw it. The screen, he's got wheels. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and a nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say that
He caught it down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And this offense early, man, just clicking on all cylinders, right? Like, great job putting play after play together. Play that works with the next one, that works with the next one. And it's been a clinic on this drive so far.
At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. You just hope this turns out not to be too serious. First quarter, game 1. It's tough to take an injury this early. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Oklahoma! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn it into. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Dropping back, it's Colson. Pulls it in, it's Jones. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Miners are in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Open on the left side is Smith. Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, it's Jones. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rule will get us up to date on his condition. One final play before the end of the quarter. He'll run it again. Runs through a tackle. Finding some room. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, UTEP!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, what a caught! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Turning on the Jets. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
I like the aggressive nature by this offense. Everything screams run. 1st down and goal. Gonna run the football? No. They don't run the football. They stay aggressive. But the quarterback doesn't get reckless. He gets outside of the pocket, makes a good decision, throws it away, and lives the fight.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Sooner!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Miners headed quickly to the line. Off play action.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Colson. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
The run inside. It's Jones. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they'd confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Quick screen to the speedster outline. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. There he goes. Touchdown, UTEP. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we might have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. The RPO, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Colson. He lobs one high down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Miners will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
I like the play call offensively. I know they lost yards on that one, but you want to try to get this running back the ball in different ways, right? Handing it off, getting him out in the route tree, trying to sneak in some screen passes too.
And that'll be enough for the first down, a gain of 13 on the play, and the clock stops with a 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. He's got 69 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. And he gets it to the 44-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
Flips it out to the back. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
And the Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sategna. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Man, this quarterback's got a short-term memory, boy. After the interception on the last drive, that looks so ugly, but he's come out and he's been able to turn the page. 4 for 4 now on this drive, throwing it. He's got himself right back in, locked in a really, really nice rhythm. I don't think you have anything to worry about if you're the head coach looking at your quarterback, seeing how he's responded to that mistake on the last drive.
Give to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Man, this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Colson. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Ball State Cardinals. And it's the Buckeyes in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country. Now back to your game in Norman. They've opened up this halftime advantage behind a banner day so far from their offense. Zigging when the defense is zagging. Dialing up just the right plays at just the right times. It's been a clinic so far. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Miners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots and try to make some plays and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. It's on target and complete. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But
out of space. And he's brought down, and he just about took it all the way. How about the timing on the pitch from this quarterback on the offense?
Yeah, what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sategna. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And nice job by the defense. A draw is kind of a trick, get you to run upfield, but they sniffed it out, did a great job, stopped the play for no gain.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got it! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in third and short because the whole playbook is open, and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice.
Running toward the goal line, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, David, I like the play call in this situation of the game, putting it on the ground, trying to be physical, deep down in your opponent's territory, trying to break this tie and win the game, but, man, you've got to have better ball security.
Yeah, and you got to find a way defensively to make plays. And it doesn't matter how pretty it is, but they did it just that. Like, make a play, late in the game, tie ball game, force a turnover, give your offense now a chance to go win this football game for you.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Wants to throw. It's Colson. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Miners will call on their punt team. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage that are going to the running backs and to the tight ends, those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Give to the back. Found a little bit of running room. Knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Sooners decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the...
There's a crease.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking second and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot. And then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in third and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this. Or we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Colson. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now they take the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He leaves it with his back. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Spits it out to the back. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And off to Jones. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Miners moving quickly to the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed.
Right down the middle. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Miners. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for a big play. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Running to the left. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Miners will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hold and finds his man on the left. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Throws for the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, this offense is getting ready to take the field, and they know they are in command. They keep saying, eat, eat. They can't stop us right now. This is a top 10 defense. This is a little bit surprising here today, but guys, I feel all the momentum, all the chemistry and excitement over here with this offense. They just need to play clean football and take care of the ball to make this big upset a reality. Guys?
Holly, thank you. They give it to him again. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Colson. Looking deep. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here. Blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Zips it out to his man. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. 1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen, even when it's not blocked properly.
Makes the grab and room to run. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to run, it's Robinson. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Touchdown Sooners! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. His third touchdown of this game, and his third on the season.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Miners want to move quickly. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Looking downfield, it's Colson. And it's incomplete on third down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking. I've got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Holly Rowe has an update.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline, things are starting to get pretty emotional. As you know, this head coach coaching for his home team, his first game as the head guy, and this will mean so much to him. His offense, though, just has to finish it off with a big lead in the fourth. Can they get the first home win ever for this coach who's given so much of his heart and soul to this program? Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Now on first down from the 30. To the ground, he's got it again. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Robinson. And he's dragged down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
The Sooners have this offense rolling. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to Robinson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Could not make his way to the corner.